Hello, this is Leech83, how we doing? Welcome to this new episode of our Celtic career mode. Apologies, it's been a little while getting this back up and running, but we're back in now with episode 9. Today we have got another 3 games for you, the first of which is against Aberdeen, and then we have our Champions League match, day 5 game against Napoli, and then after that we then have got Hamilton Accies in this episode. So another 3 pretty vital, well one of them at least is a very vital game, which we basically we're going to need to win if we've got any chance of progressing in the Champions League. So looking at the table just now, we are top, 5 points clear of Aberdeen, but beating them in this game would definitely cement that position at the top, is where we want to be. So we will continue with a kind of strong-ish team. I might need to make a couple of changes to this actually. I think we'll just go with this. Should I maybe take... What I'll do is I'll bring... yeah, I'll do it that way. I think actually playing Nakamura, that's what we'll do. We'll play with this team, so we'll have Nyland who goes with Lustig, Torre, Saviachenko and Izagiri at the back. We've got Brown in the midfield with Roberts and Forrest playing out on the left. Not technically not meant to be there, but he'll be able to do a job. We'll have Nakamura at cam, and then we'll have Griffiths and Rashford up front. That way we're doing okay. In fact, what we'll do, we'll take Rashford out, we'll put Akpom in this one, Griffiths and Akpom up front, and that will be our team for the Aberdeen game. So as I say, a win will cement our position at the top. We've been playing relatively well this season so far. Now as this game's loading up, I take this time to direct you to the description for the video where you'll find the series playlist for this series so far. As I say, it's been a little while since we've uploaded one, so we need to get back up and running, but if you want to go back and check it out, then certainly do so. As I say, link is in the description. Let's get into the action. Chance to counter forward, it's Brown. He's going to play out to Patrick Roberts. He's got a lot of space, but it's Roberts inside the box. Roberts with the shot, saved. Brown on the follow-up, saved again. Brown to Roberts. Patrick Roberts cutting inside. Good pace. Good ball for Griffiths. Griffiths! That's a lovely finish. And that's 1-0 after 29 minutes. Great ball by Patrick Roberts. Lovely weighted through ball. Just cutting the defence. Nice little cutback. And then calmly put away by Griffiths. 1-0. Almost an hour played. We have a good throw in. Forrest playing it into the middle, and that's a fantastic header from Lee Griffiths. On the hour mark, that'll do nicely. Nice ball in, first time, and a lovely header. 2-0. Well, that's it, it's all over, and it's another victory for us. It's 2-0. 11 shots we had, 8 of them on target. To be honest with you, a few of them were for distance and what have you, not very much clear-cut chances. But to be honest with you, the main thing for us was just 3 points and keeping that good momentum going, which we have been able to do. As you see, another team slipping up there. Hamilton only get managing a draw in their game, Hearts getting beaten in their game, Inverness Cali winning 1-0 and Motherwell winning 2-1 in their game as well. So those are the other results. Now, one thing I wanted to kind of discuss was international management. Now, I always get offered these jobs with different teams. This one in particular is Hungary, which we're going to reject. But should we bring international management into this career mode, or would you like to see an international manager career off the back of this? Because it's in November, we're missing out on the qualifiers and stuff like that for the next World Cup. However, we are in a situation where we can potentially take a team, like I fancy like taking like a kind of smaller nation and try and build them into like a kind of better team. But if you'd rather see that as a kind of one-off thing, just as me being an international manager, or whether I should coincide it with the Celtic career mode, then let me know in the comments if you would like to see that being involved. But anyway, our next game is against Napoli. As you can see, we are 3 points clear of Napoli in the table, so a better result, basically a draw is enough for us, and that would see us into the last 16 of the Champions League. So I'll advance in time and let's get into the game. Okay, so just getting the team ready for this game against Napoli, then we'll stick with our normal formation. And one bit of kind of semi-decent news is that Moussa Dembele has declared himself fit, but it is with a pre-note that risking him could aggravate the injury. So I'm not going to risk him at all in this game, and we'll keep him and hopefully we're back for the league game against Hamilton, so we'll see what happens with that. But this team for this game then is Nyland in net. We're going to go with Lustig, Torre, Saviachenko and Izagiri, the same back four. We get Brown in the middle again, with Sinclair out on the left, Roberts on the right, Tom Rogic playing in the middle attacking role, and Rashford and Griffiths up front this time to see if Griffiths can keep up his good scoring form that he's been showing so far. So let's get into it. Let's see how we got on. A draw, remember, will be enough for us. Jose Callahan bursting away at pace away from Izagiri. He's not going to be able to get back on that one. Kolo Toure does well with the header, but it's then Diawara over the bar, good chance. So on 37 minutes into the game, we've been forced to make a change. Eric Saviachenko's been injured and he's going to have to come off. And I've made one of those rookie errors that you make by not putting another centre-back onto the bench. So what we need to do is put Gamboa on and bring Lustig into the middle. Not necessarily how I'd like to play at this time of the match, but it's what we're going to need to do. So hopefully we can survive. Griffiths to Patrick Roberts. He'll cut inside, looking for a ball. He gets a bit of a bounce, and that's fine. Patrick Roberts, good chance. Rashford, and it's away. A very good chance there. Well, it's all over. It's finished 0-0. Not too much in the game. It says we had 3 shots on target. I can remember 1 if I'm lucky. Not the best of games whatsoever. Napoli were not really that. It was strange for Napoli needing the win. They were happy to keep the ball in the midfield and not really pressing us as much as I thought they would have done. But nonetheless, I am happy with the draw. That gives us the result that we need anyway. And let me just check the other game. Benfica actually beat Spurs 3-1. That was unexpected. I think that pushes Benfica on to 5 points. And with ourselves only on 6, that's not really what we were looking for. Let me just find out where the... where this thing is. It's not in other leagues, it's in something else. I always forget what this is. Tables, that's what it is. It's in tables. And if we go to the Champions Cup, right, so we are in... We need to find our group. It's not the Europa League, it's the Champions Cup. Find our group here, sorry. A bit of a pain now, I was trying to navigate these menus. So we're on 6 points, Benfica are on 5. So it now takes us into the last game then. We're not fully there yet, it's there but not quite. That draw was good enough to put Napoli out of the competition, but not enough to actually put us through. In fact, there's actually a freak result that Napoli could actually go through because I think they're head to... No, they couldn't. No, they couldn't. We beat them in the first game. Yeah, that's fine. So we should get through. That's a bit all over the place. We should get through, but it's going to be a bit of a headache. So that's a bit of a surprise result. Benfica getting that win against Spurs, but that's just the way that it goes. One other bit of news from that game is that Eric Saviachenko's picked up an injury. Oh my god, he's going to be out for 3 months. Oh, that's fucking absolutely drastic. So he's got a broken ankle, which is not good. So one player returns in Moussa Dembele, and another one goes out in the shape of Eric Saviachenko, which is not good at all. But anyway, let's get the team ready and into our last game of the episode, which is against Hamilton Accies. Okay then, here we go for the game against Hamilton Accies. Where we are at home once again. We've got Nyland that goes with Lustig, Toure, Simnovic and Izagiri. We've got Brown in the midfield with Roberts, Sinclair and Rogic, and then up front Marcus Rashford and Lee Griffiths. I think actually what I'm going to do for this one, Izagiri's been playing really well, but I'm sure bring Kieran Tierney in for this one. That's what we'll do. Bring Kieran Tierney back into the team. He's been really well since he played. He was injured and then he came back in. So bring Kieran Tierney back in. Unfortunately, Moussa Dembele is still not 100%, so we're not going to risk him just yet. We'll just hold him off, and as I say, we'll get some Novovic replacing the injured Eric Saviachenko. So a pretty decent replacement in him. And we've also got Gibson for backup as well. So we're pretty much covered for centre back. We should be okay. But let's get into this game and get another 3 points. Scott Brown pressing forward. It's Griffiths with a nice ball for Tom Rogic. He's got no support up there with him, so we have a shot himself. Good save by the goalkeeper. That's a good ball, looking for Marcus Rashford. It's a great run. Can he tuck it away? He can. It's Marcus Rashford. That's a lovely pass he ran onto. Great vision by Brown, and he's been able to slide that one through, and Rashford's been able to tuck it away past Woods, the Hamilton goalkeeper there. That'll do nicely. In the snow, 1-0, 85th minute. Hamilton have a corner. It's Imre to get it in. High delivery to the back of the box. Off the bar. And then clear away. Not only to the edge of the box. And it's away. It's a very good chance for Hamilton. Well, it's all over. It is finished 1-0 to ourselves. Apart from really that one at the end there for Hamilton, they didn't really pose much threat. They had a wee bit more of the ball in the midfield, but that's, as I've said before, how we kind of set up. Not the best game from our perspective though, with only 4 shots, 2 of which on target, but it's just one of those games. It was quite meaty in the middle, but not much else. But we're in a great position getting that result there. Let's see what else happened. Dundee, unfortunate to get beat there. 1-1 with Motherwell and Hearts, and then 2 each with Ross County and Inverness Carrickfistle. So let's get a wee look at where we are with everything once the game decides it's finished updating. Okay, so the next game's against Spurs. That'll be the start of the next episode. As we've already spoke about, we are pretty tight in that one, and results could make it go anyway. Where the hell is the table again? I keep forgetting how to get into this bloody thing. Is it in this? Where is it? I got it the last time. I can't find it this time. Where the hell is it? Was it part of other leagues? Isn't it? It's in this, isn't it? Table, so that's what it is. Pfft, I'll get used to this thing yet. Right, so it's not the Champions Cup, not the European International Cup, it's the Scottish Premier we're looking for. And we have played 15, we've won 12, drawn 3, so we're still undefeated. We've scored 26 goals, we've only conceded 6. We are playing outstanding football. We are 11 points clear, and we are very, very comfortable. Everything's looking good. Unfortunately for Ross County, they are bottom after 15 games, only 9 points, with Inverness just in front of them, with then Dundee on 16 points. And it's quite tight in the middle from 9th all the way up to 5th. Pretty much even Stevens. To 4th, then we've got Kamara with 20 points, so it's quite tight in the middle, but we are the clear runners for the title, as you would expect. Everything's looking pretty good. So the main thing for the discussion for you, if you like, is do we bring in an international management to this? We have got another offer from the South African FA, which we will reject, but if you want to see me put in a thingy, what do you call it, an international management part into this, then let me know and we'll bring that in for this as well, once we find obviously a team that we want to manage. But if you want to see international management, then please let me know in the comment section down below. If you're still here at the end, then hail, I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.